Welcome back, everybody. Today I got a 2016 Chevy Cruze LT, and we're going to be putting some front brake pads on here. So stick around and see how much fun we can have. Folks, got this 2016 Cruze here. We're going to be doing some front pads. So I got the car up in there, got it on jack stand for safety. And it looks like first thing we're going to need is a 14mm to get our caliper bolts off here and up here. Don't think we'll need to take off the caliper holder. These bolts are right here and right here. We're just going to be changing the pads, no rotors today. So let me go ahead and crack this caliper loose and I'll be right back. That's what those will look like. Now we just wrestle our caliper off of here. Just gonna sit this out of our way temporarily. And this is what we will have. Make sure that you're careful not to lose these clips. These clips actually push the pads outward so that they don't continuously ride against the rotor. So we're gonna take those out of there. If you look closely, you can see it. See, pads have a little hole in them. Right, little indentation. Get that to focus where those clips will go. So next we want to take our pads out of here. These pads still have some life on them, but the owner is opting to change them front and the rear at the same time. So we're going to be doing the rears too. We'll just take those out of there like so, and I'm going to get my new pads, get them in place. I'll be right back. Next thing I want to do is compress our piston here back into this bore. And we're going to do that with this tool here. It's a piston compression tool. And see, as I turn that clockwise, that piston is going back in. It's going in nice and smooth. Not taking a lot of force. Push it in, and that's what we want. It's going right back in real nice. Okay, that's about as far as that's going to go. Do our tool, get our old pad out. That's what you're going to use your old pad. And the next thing we're going to do is get our clips on here. I'm trying to block some of this sunlight out here because it is really bright. And our clips will go in here just like so, and they fit right into the little notches on the pads. Here's a new pad, and let's see if we can see the notch right there. There's a little slot, and that is where your clip will latch into. So I'm going to get this second clip on here, and I'm going to sit my caliper back in place, and I'll be back. Got my clips back on my pads, and the caliper is sitting on here. And one thing I want to mention, when you do brakes, you want to make sure that these slides right here inside of your caliper bracket are free to move back and forth. Now, I already checked them, but let me show everybody what I'm talking about here. Just gonna pull that out the way. this slide here should move freely back and forth like that. Make sure both of them are doing the same thing. And we're gonna put our caliper back in here. Bolt back in. Always hand start your bolts. You don't want to cross thread them. We're going to get these snugged up. And that will about conclude replacing the front brake pads. Anytime you finish doing the pads, always make sure that you go in and pump the pedal up, because you're going to need to push the brake fluid back down to the caliper. Yeah, that should be it. So I'm going to tighten these back up and pop this wheel on here. That'll about conclude that video. So hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and everybody have a good day.